So hi, good evening all. Good evening students, faculty members and industry leaders and the representatives from ECESIS group of company. Myself Vishnu here representing GTECH, heading the secretariat of GTECH group of technology companies, the industry body of IT companies in Kerala. So today we are into the industry onboarding of the GTECH ATFG 𝝁Learn platform. So first of all, I would like to congratulate ECESIS group to be a part of this onboarding session for the cohort 1. And I would like to congratulate Kiran, Karthik, as well as the team members, Uma, Emil, and others. And like prior to this, we had an onboarding scrutiny process in that we had around 34 odd companies, and from which we have actually shortlisted around 10 companies initially to run the initial pilot run, which will last for around 45 days. And the selected companies will get actually a significant branding and hiring opportunities among the academic fraternity. So they'll also be able to access a large pool of resources in free of cost. So for any small projects that the company want to execute, etc. So the GTECH ATFG believes that the 𝝁Learn platform believes that the 𝝁Learn will create some new paradigms in the industry academic collaboration through its participative peer learning efforts. Okay. So coming on to today's session, the session will be directly taken by the company. So that is like ECESIS BPO a group of companies, and which will give a brief about the engagement activities that are planning to do and that they are planning to do, and about the openings they have currently. Students and faculties can watch the session and can actually interact with the company representatives at the same time if they have any queries and about their initiatives and all. So I'm quickly like winding up my opening remarks. Now I'm just handing over the session to Uma, representing ECESIS Group. So Uma, over to you.
Yeah, thanks Vishnu. Hi all, good evening. So it's a great opportunity, I would say. So first of all, let me thank GTECH, especially Deepu, Akshaya, for facilitating this kind of an initiative. We are really happy to be part of this great initiative. Today, when we are here, let me just tell you, when we heard about 𝝁Learn for the first time, we thought we should explore it. When we submitted the proposal to the panel, we thought we should get it. And today we are very happy that we are onboarding ECESIS to this 𝝁Learn platform, which is a great achievement for us. We have no words to explain than claps for us and the entire team of ECESIS. When we start the session, let me just quickly introduce the team members for the evening. We have Mehak Mahajan. Mehak, are you there? Hi, Mehak is the creative director of our team. We have Alan here. Alan, he is a VP Business Development. We have Emil, who is our Senior Manager of Software Development. We have other two members, Vinod Harikumar and Karthik 𝝁Learn. Can we have them on the screen? Hi, Vinod. Vinod is our VP Digital Marketing. And finally, the director, Karthik 𝝁Learn. He is also present in the meeting. So this is the team for today's evening. So I'll just, how do we start? How do we start this, onboarding process? So can we play the video first, the corporate video? Mehak? So that was our corporate video. So you might have seen the colorful office. That is our people. That is our team. The office is that is our corporate office, which is in Kaudia, Trivandrum. Um, and now, now you have seen the video. Let's quickly go to the company introduction. So who we are. So we'll be covering who we are, what we do, and what we can offer for you. So, SSS is a 11-year-old organization which was established in the year 2010. And we are actually 250 plus people organization, and we are almost nearing 300 in numbers. And we have centers in Trivandrum, which is in Kaudiar. We have a center in Nagercoil, and we have a center in Bangalore as well. So SSS is a NASCOM affiliated organization, and we have received the award of Kerala government for the India BPO promotion scheme. So that is about the company profile. Now, going to the next slide. Yeah, that is about the delivery verticals that we have. You can see 4 verticals, which is SSS BPO services, SSS Care, SSS Engineering Services, and Claris Digital. So the 3 primary verticals of SSS are SSS BPO services, which is the consulting services based on the real estate sector, mostly in USA and Europe. We have a software development service team also, which is under the name of SSS Care. And our next primary vertical is Claris Digital, which is the digital marketing team of SSS. We also have a subsidiary vertical, which is SSS Engineering Services, but that is more of a manpower staffing, division. So these are the 3 major divisions that we have in SSS. Can we go to the next slide, please? Yeah. Now, this is the core management team. The person on the left is TK Velayudham. He is our MD and CEO of SSS Group. He is fondly called as TKV in the management circle. He is a visionary, and he is a member of GTECH Forum and is very popular in the management circle. He has a varied experience. He has 3 decades of experience in setting up companies like Enter Technologies. He was the CEO of one of the first Japanese companies in Technopark, which is a high-end technology company, and currently it is named as Kimball Electronics. So he was part of that company. So he is known for his humble nature, and we all respect him for for his humble nature, and he is a visionary too. Now, going to the next member, the core management team member is Karthik, who is the director of strategy and business development. He is an IT graduate, and he has taken an MBA from Virginia Commonwealth University in USA. He has joined the business 5 years back, and he is currently the director of SSS Group. So the next slide. No, can we just go to the third slide, please? Okay, now that we know what the company is, what we do, and who are the people, then now I need to talk about the work culture of the company. So the average age of our company is 25, and we are a small size company too. So the advantage of having a young crowd and a small size company is that we always have a lot of interactions happening very fast. And if you're really good in what you do, like you're performing really good, then you can climb the career ladder very fast. And the hierarchy is very less, and the team discussion happens very frequently, team gatherings happen very frequently. So there is always a very fun and young kind of an environment that we have in our company. the 50% of the people in the organization are long-term runners in the company. People who have joined in the beginning, they are still with the company. And also we promote women leadership. Gender equality is something that we really consider as a as a great point. So currently 50% of the workforce are women. And about the commitment to the employees, we during the COVID, during the pandemic time, we made it a point that we will take care of the employees, and there was not a single layoff that we did during the pandemic time. So this is the basic work culture that we have in SSS. So now you know about the company. You will understand more about the verticals in the later slides. So I hand over the session to Vinod, who will explain about Claris Digital Division. Thank you.
Hey, thanks a lot, Umar, for that wonderful introduction. A very good evening to everyone who's present out here. Thanks a lot for having us in, and we are really excited to interact with you guys. So, talking about my vertical out here, it's the vertical, as Umar had already explained, it's called Claris Digital. What we do is kind of something that everyone would have experienced in their day-to-day life. We are kind of in the marketing space, the digital marketing space, where we mostly live with you guys at every touch point of your phone screen or website or laptops or tablets. So if we quickly move into the presentation, I think I can uh, take you through a couple of items. Yes. So ideally, what we are is all about marketing. So as you would have already guessed, marketing is half science and half art kind of an approach, and we are in the business of making sure that it hits the right notes with the audience. And for any company out there which you would have already seen, 99% of the chances are that it's because of their marketing team. So we are here to leverage that. We are here to encourage, or rather empower, companies, all the Fortune 500s or all the companies that you might have seen out there. The marketing team hits the ball outside the park, because of which people get to know about them. And that's what we are. We kind of help in the digital side of things. On the next slide, I think I'll give a self intro on who I am. So I've been in the marketing industry for almost 12 years now, and I've joined with Claris Digital for almost 3 years right now. And we have Mehak, who's our creative director. So Mehak has been working with top-notch agencies across the country. Chances are that you would have already, so most of the student community, or rather a career growth aspiration, what happens is every time you might want to, if you ask somebody where do you want to work with, or who do you want to work with, the chances are that 99% of the time the person would say Google. And what Claris does is we kind of take people from Google. So Meg here has been working with Google, and we kind of post her into Claris. So that's the kind of people that we are working with, or rather we want to work with, the kind of people who are ready to take the leap, and who dare to change the norms out there. So so that's more or less about us. Enough of bragging, but then I think let's quickly jump on to a quick short video which would kind of showcase what we are in probably a minute or so. So as you would have seen in the video, the kind of energy, the kind of vibe that you get from the video is what you get from Claris, to be very precise. So we kind of deal with. I still have thanks for the background music, but then uh, I still how I would define Claris from a service standpoint, or what we exactly do is touch base from brand building. So let's say something as simple as a logo creation up until marketing automation, where you would have seen all these AI chatbots and things like that. So we kind of deal with everything in between. We have a pretty strong team of close to 20 members who work with different aspects of digital marketing, starting with design, content, search engine optimization, website development, web app developments, mobile applications, chatbots, and everything in between. So that's what we do. We kind of act like a one-stop shop for all our clients, so they don't have to go to different agencies or people to get their marketing done. So in the next slide, probably I could take you through a couple of our clients. So we have worked with over almost 2 dozens of national and international clients. So, say for example, in Shant, I think almost all of you would have come across this beauty brand, an international brand, which has a very strong presence in India as well. So we have been working with them on their new website. This is strictly for your eyes. This has not been rolled out yet, so this is something that's gonna come up on their website address soon. So these are the kind of clients that we handle. We also have other agencies. You would have heard of MAD, which is one of the top-notch agencies in India, or opposable thumbs. So these kind of agencies work with brands like Swiggy or 3M or um, Big Banyan and brands like that. And I think the next slide would also give you a quick overview of another client who is into one of the biggest travel and tourism companies in India, Trek the Himalayas. So they are into purely Himalaya trekking. So in India, there are only two companies who does this as a core service. Every other service that you see is the service aggregator. So Trek the Himalayas is one of the companies who does the Himalayan tour from worldwide in India. So we also work with other companies. So let's say we have worked with a cybersecurity company from Hinduja Group, a subsidiary of Hinduja Group. They have a cybersecurity company. We have worked with a free trade zone, a 43-year-old free trade zone in Coin in UAE. We have also worked with IoT companies in UK and US. So the whole idea of our clients are being top level. We kind of try to sort or rather work with people who has a pretty big vision in front of them, the potential of growth and the kind of work that they want to achieve through us. We might not simply take upon work just for the sake of it, or rather it's not like the cheesy social media stuff that you mostly see out there. We kind of want to work with the brands or the international level standards that they are. So as a creative or a marketing agency, I think the three most important elements that anyone would have who would work with us is purely creativity and creativity, lots of it, irrespective of whatever you do. So that's the beauty of what we do. We don't want to be safe and boring like most of the companies. We want to be kind of tricky and exciting for most of your career with us. So creativity in anything and everything you do would actually make our job, everyone else's job, a lot more easier, and the kind of exposure that you're going to get is kind of through the roof. So compared to any other, I'm not naming anyone here, but I've been into corporate for almost 10 years, pure corporate life, and the kind of work or the kind of exposure that you get within a big time enterprise could be limited within the enterprise as such, but for us it's purely public. So that's fortunately or unfortunately, that's the gain and boon, or boon and curse of the work that we do. And who do we want to work with is something very simple. I think the next slide would give you a quick idea of the kind of job that we go do day in day out. It's mostly a bit tricky. just like how the presentation messes up in a bit. So that also happens, and our job is to make sure that we fill in the gap and overcome that. So it's exactly how the normal day at Claris is. It's purely about what ifs, why nots, and obviously, let's do it. So, anyone who would want to actually do that part where you are ready to move into the next big thing, obviously, marketing at this point, digital is the key, and that's where we come in. And post COVID, our clientele has actually increased over 5 times. I could easily say that. So that's the kind of market potential that our division has, and that's the kind of growth that we are expecting into the future, because every other company is investing a lot in digital. And obviously, people who you would have, if you have already searched for a few jobs, you would have seen how much of digital marketing roles are opening up out there. So that's where we come in as a pure learning platform, and we kind of love people who like to learn something new, explore it, and make a change in what we see out there. And I could quickly take you through the internship program. It's pretty simple. We have a 2 month and 6 months internship. So in a 2 months, ideally from a design standpoint, so I'm just talking here from a design UI UX side of things, but we also have other opportunities, let's say like content or SEO or other development and things like that. From a 2 month standpoint, the interns would have a pure understanding or a base understanding of how to deal with the client requirements, how it works with an agency. It's the same thing irrespective of whichever company you move into. The process almost remains the same. The best part with an agency is like you will be trained to uh, do the best job out there, so that it's more easy for from anywhere else or any other company's standpoint. And you would also be understanding the principles and the basic elements of UI design, the fundamental understanding of all the tools that are involved, be it Figma, XD, Photoshop, or anything out there. And also create interactive sessions with the mentors, and obviously team discussion. So that's something that we would really love to have, a lot of discussions and interactions, and a lot of Q&A. We would like to answer a lot of questions. We would also learn a lot of things from you. So that's again another thing. 6 months internship, it's something on the same lines, but a bit more deeper, because design is not something that you understand entirely in 2 months. There is a lot of nuances to it, a lot of detailing, a lot of fine eye, the aesthetics and everything that's involved. So in the matter of 6 months, the extraordinary stuff or something additional that you're going to do is mostly with respect to understanding a live project. You would be actually working on a live project like what you've seen with Trek the Himalayas or Enchanted or brands like that. So you would be part of a live project. You would also be pitching in with respect to your ideas and contribution, and you would also have a deeper understanding of all the design principles. You would be working with some of the top clients out there, some of the top minds out there, like Mehak and her team. And again, it would obviously involve a lot of presentation interactions and sessions with mentors. So put it short, we have two options for you guys: a 2 month internship and also a 6 month internship. And I think these are the this would be the very base of what we kind of do. And probably towards the end of the sessions, if you have if you have any questions, we would be more than happy to help you with that. I think moving into the next slide, uh, I'll quickly give you an overview of a hiring process as well. Just before that, so we have multiple roles. As I've mentioned, you have options with design, you also have options with other areas like content or development and things like that. So you can pick your interest, you can discuss that with your mentors, and we have a couple of assignments for you just to see where you are at this point, so that we also know how much we have to help you out, or what is a kind of missing link that we have to bridge. So you can pick an assignment of your choice. You just have to complete it and submit it based on whatever instructions have been provided, and that's that. Post that, everything is on our hands, and we'll take it up from there for you. So that will be mostly our hiring process for this particular internship program. Thanks a lot for listening, and I wish each and everyone the very best in your future. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye.
Okay, so good evening, everyone, and I think I see around 75 people logged in, and thanks a lot for your time. Thanks, GTECH and Deepu also for organizing this. But I think before I start my presentation, I'm also curious to one of the questions that I think somebody asked in this forum is Vinod the boxer, because I see a boxing the pad just behind him. As far as I know, I've known him for 3 years. I think he's a soft-hearted guy. I don't know. COVID might have thrown a different opportunity for him. But I think overall, thanks Uma and Vinod for walking us through the opportunity, and for all the people hearing watching this. I think this is. I think we are one of the companies in the GTECH cohort where we're trying to attract a different kind of people, right? And I'm sure all of you are engineers, okay, or somewhere from a technical background. I've done my engineering, okay. To tell you a background about me, I've done my engineering by choice, obviously, because my father, who's the CEO of the company, he's an IT engineer, okay. So naturally, business and IT was part of the triangle. So I did my computer science and engineering, but I got my placement in the fourth year in CTS. That's when I realized, and I cannot sit and code. Okay, so but I can. There was a flair of marketing that was very. I was very passionate about marketing and sales. So I did my MBA in marketing in the US, and that's when I lead this business. So that's what I want to point out here. So if lot many of you who would have taken engineering would have a lot of creative skills at you, or so people might be interested in doing some career in marketing, and that's where we want to attract people today. Like if you're passionate about marketing, if you're have innate creative skills, who want to take it to a different who want to pursue a career in design, I think I would want to welcome each and every one of you, because what we are doing here as a agency in sitting in Trivandrum, right, is we have had the opportunity to do fantastic projects, be it Enchanter or be it Trek the Himalayas, right? I think COVID, the challenge that is open to every one of you, every one of us, is each and every company is focusing on customer experience, and design becomes pivotal for the customer experience. If you don't like the design, if you don't like the look and feel of the websites, you kind of lose the customer in the second go, right? And that comes not only from a web design perspective, it can go from a product design, it can go from any, and even an app design, right? And that is where clients come to us saying, I have a website, okay, I need something fresh looking, that's what they say, okay. So we try to create a experience from their own story, and the story can come from their own brand, from their own values, or from what the customer wants to see. And that's who we are. So we have a very good team. We have Mehak and Vinod leading the team. We have a bunch of youngsters, who's very creative, who's out of the box thinkers, I would say. And I welcome you all to join the team, be a part of the madness that we are, and and enjoy the show, because this is an opportunity to build something if you're passionate about, and not from a technical standpoint. Okay, so yeah, so that's about Claris. Today what I'm going to talk about is from a software side of things. Okay, so Mehak, if you can show the presentation. Okay, so as a group company, as Uma said, we have three delivery verticals. The primary wing is a consulting wing. It is mostly focused on the real estate sector in the US. We have an established market position, and we are market leaders in what we do. Okay, now apart from marketing, I think software is very important for us, because to improve the efficiency in a lot of clients, we'll try to build products for our clients, and trying to create transformative solutions which can add value to their customers as well. Okay, so that we have a extended software development team which builds products as well as solutions for our clients. Okay, we have a team of 40-45 people. Okay, again, all youngsters under the age of 30. Okay, very passionate about software development and trying to do very innovative projects as we go through. And some of the projects that we do are, Mehak, if you can go to the next slide, right? So as I said, from a software development wing, again, we have different delivery focus. Okay, the first one is business process automation. So this is something that I think this is a buzzword in the market right now. Automation has been the focus for almost all the service industry at this point of time, right? And automation is, for us, what I think the focus is, automation is done to improve the efficiency of our own employees, okay, and not to replace manpower. So that's the whole objective for us. Okay, so as I said, we have a consulting team working with real estate sector in the US. They have a set processes. We generate a lot of reports, analytical reports for them. So the power of automation helps us to gather the right kind of data from the right kind of data sources, and also give it to our team, so that their efficiency and data mining capability also improves. So some of the tools that we use for BPA are mostly based on Python, PHP, and Selenium as an automation tool. Okay, so that is one. Apart from that, we, from a solutions perspective, we've also executed a lot of projects from a web application or a mobile application standpoint. And web application can be built in either React.js or Monstack or full stack, any kind of full stack applications. Okay, so any top end applications is what we actually partner and deliver to the clients. And we have a chatbot as well. So we have our own AI based chatbot that we have developed. We call it Tobe. Okay, so we have a website altogether. I think you can go to the website and see the reference. So the benefit of a chatbot is it is multilingual. Okay, which means that I think chatbot as an experience has evolved from being an automated help desk to virtual assistant or a personal assistant, taking the experience to multiple levels. So a couple of advantages of using a chatbot is, one, it is linked to IBM Watson engine, which is one of the best neural engines that is available in the market right now, right? Ours is multilingual, which means that a person sitting in Spain can communicate in Spain, whereas I see in English. Okay, and I can type in English and he sees back in Spanish, right? And it has voice enabled. It's also voice enabled, which means that people who are, let's say, blind, right, has a physical disability, right, they can use the chatbot from a mobile app. Okay, and we have an app called Retinus, which is state-of-the-art chatbot system specially built for the blind. So they can actually click the button, speak, okay, and then gets translated to who are the business partners is. Okay, and more importantly, I think as an extension of COVID, I think this is something we developed pre-COVID. A chatbot also has the ability to connect to a live agent via phone or WhatsApp or video. So these are the other advantages, and there are a lot of use cases that we have built. Now, other than that, we have our own product team, which is mostly focused on CRM and ERP tools. So those are built with .NET. .NET is the main technology that we use for ERP. So overall, I think some of the technologies that we use is what we've listed here. We have .NET, we have team experience in JavaScript, PHP, Python, and HTML, as well as we have an extended team, especially working on CMS, content management system, like Shopify, WordPress, and we have a mobile development team as well. So people who are passionate about computer science, because that is a buzzword at this point of time. I think there's a huge demand for computer engineers in the market. There's plenty of opportunities to build native apps, as well as fantastic kind of use cases available in the market. So if you're passionate, if you want to pursue a career in software engineering, I think more than welcome to participate in our internship program. Okay, and it need not be just from a computer science background. You can be from any background. You can be a civil engineer, you can be a biotech engineer, or anything like that. If you have the skill, if you have the attitude to learn, we will help you to train and equip yourself and be on the job. Okay, so for example, Alan sitting here, He's a civil engineer from CET. He's literally the project manager for a software development team. So I think what is more important for us, and I think I would want to make it very loud here, is I think we as a team, as an organization, we are a very young team. We recruit and trust people with the right attitude. So if you have the right attitude, if you have a propensity to learn, more than happy to partner with you on this. Okay. Now, how do we do this internship? So from a software side of things, we plan to engage on a 6-month internship program. Okay. The selection criteria is as follows. So irrespective of a background, you can submit the CVs. I think Uma will walk through how we can apply that. Okay, there's a dedicated link. You can upload the CV and be a part of the process. So once you upload the CVs, based on we will do a pre-screening from our end. Okay, and there'll be an initial aptitude test or something like of that sort, and then there'll be a second level machine test. Okay, right. And then based on that, we will assess the capability of the particular candidate. We'll have an interview process with them to understand what is the technology that they want to pursue a career, and we will try to place them in a live project. So that is the structured internship program that we have set it out for software team. Okay. Now, obviously the question will be, what if I'm not a software engineering guy, right? What if I can't do machine tests? More than open to do that. Submit your CVs. We're more than happy. So after the initial screening test, depending on how you score, we will always have our HR connect with you, understand what is it, and then we can take it on a separate stride. Okay. So those are different types of training program, and one who has a specific software engineering skill and who is able to do machine tests, we will place on a live project. So that's the plan. Okay. And I think I thank again for the opportunity from GTECH. More than happy to see a lot of young comments again in the channel. And at this point of time, I think I'll open to any questions if you have. Okay. Thank you. Thanks, Deepu. Uma, do you want to walk them through to the registration link? Uma, are you on mute?
One second, Kathy. Yeah, we have developed a portal, candidate registration portal, in which you can log in all the details, your name, your stream of engineering, and you can also give your choice for which platform do you want to take the internship for. So that is about the internship portal. So once we get the CV from your side, we'll process it and we'll connect with you at the earliest.
Thank you, Ma, and Karthik. It was really great, and I think by reference of your company, that is, you were able to convey through this presentation, and you were able to keep it. And we have Shifin George. He will be your buddy pair. He will assist you in our platform, like how to plan sessions. Like you have some activities that you plan for it, and he will be assisting you. And we also have Abel George, sir. He's from Marine Engineering College. He's our faculty enabler. He's heading the South Zone. So we can get to the Q&A session. Hi, Abel, sir. Yeah.
Hi, am I audible?
Yes.
Hi all. Welcome to GTECH platform. I've already been touch with SSS team. Last year we had placements here, so I find this a very good opportunity to give such an opportunity in such a reputed company for all the students across Kerala. See, let me say we have somewhere around 60 or 50 to 60 students attending these sessions, and I would really say that this 50 to 60 students are really passionate and interested in getting into good companies, because when you were presenting the slides, you have shown that you have top-notch clients with you, and these students are actually, when only these students are there, these students are actually interested into getting into live projects with you people and to interact with these kind of top-notch companies. Now when we were discussing, when you were discussing about this 6 months internship and 2 months internship, I have a very small doubt at that. Like you said that after that 6 months internship, that can get converted into a job opportunity, right? By a screening process. Okay, is this applicable for that 2 months internship also?
So good question on that. So typically, what happens is 6 months is what we consider as a training period. Okay. Now, what happens after 2 months is we will, we have a formalized internship program, right? Apart from participating in GTECH. So in 2 months, person who is trying to, so the 2 months is an opportunity for people who wants to do something out of the box. Okay. And if it bites, okay, we will extend the 2 months to a 6 months. Okay. So the next 4 months will be a live project session, right?
Okay, okay.
And then after 6 months, it'll be on a assessment module where we're more than happy to take them on board. So that's a process. So we are not going to have another 2 + 6. It'll be 2 + 4.
Okay, okay. Thank you, Karthik sir.
It's just a
And yes,
it's just a gateway for people to explore. Can I do this?
yes, got it. And from KGU part, see, we don't have designated time for we can actually, the students can actually do it. Maybe you would have already heard it. Students can do internship. They are free to do internship, but due to this pandemic, that time specified for internship is not there. So my question in that is, can these students do internship just after graduating their UG, or is it necessary that they should do it in the final year itself?
I'll put it this way. Okay. There are two elements to it, and actually, it's a very valid question. Okay. In terms of Claris, okay, Claris is something that it's a design oriented, it's a marketing oriented process. There is no structured way of to execute things. I think you can even work in the night, or you can do something on the weekend. That's up to you. Okay. We're a totally flexible organization. I think creativity is one. Strongly believe that creativity is one skill that you cannot force it or you cannot train it, right? So the whole idea is, yes, we will have structured programs or webinars or mentor associations where we will walk you through what is necessary. Once the exercise is given, you're free to do on your own thing. And even a first year, there's nothing wrong in it, right? Yeah. A classic case is we have a designer in-house who's not even having a degree. Okay. So it's not about that. From a software side of things, I think there is this element of structured learning that is important. Okay. There is a, structured practices in third year and fourth year courses. So I would suggest them to participate in this while you're in the, let's say, 7th semester, because you wouldn't need that fundamentals of OOPS or software engineering or any kind of engineering for that fact, right? You need the logical thinking that is very important for software. So I would recommend for the software side of roles, 7th semester is ideal. Okay. You can still pursue your engineering. You can be participant. That is more than happy. Okay. In fact, we've had cases where we've had people do internships on a weekend, come to our office for the weekend just to learn. Okay. And we have taken them on board after a year. So that is also possible.
Yes, that is possible for students who are really passionate, and I'm sure students will be really coming forward for that. That is possible
Yeah.
anyway, no problem. Thank you, and thank you all here, because I can really see the pain that you are, at least few, especially there. I'm not sure, Mehak Mahajan, yeah, ma'am. See, she was actually, I think she's not well, if I'm right. And still, you people are there after a long 6 to 9 hours work, and you are here for giving our students opportunity. Thank you all. Thank you, Karthik sir, Uma ma'am, and Emil Jochen sir. I think we have contacted before last year. So anyway, nice to see you all, at least through online. So thank you all. Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah. And for all the students who are watching online, you can go to the Discord server, go to the company's channel, and type in #SSS to get onboarded to the peer learning cohort of SSS company. So you can go and comment there. And there is one question from Joshin Samuel. Joshin is asking, for the design team, do you guys have an sign NDAs with the clients, or can the work you guys do be put to respective designers' portfolios? So Joshin is a designer and he is actually contributing a lot to our Mulan platform. So, and he's very
Josh, and a very
busy.
interesting question, and I was surprised to see this question. I'm sure Deepu is surprised as well seeing this. So yes, I think valid question. So we do have NDAs, we do have privacy agreements with our clients. So having said that, the projects that we put in, we will have prior permissions with our clients and then only put in. And cases where NDAs are enforced, then we will not have to do that. So I think that is something that we'll do internally. But yes, I think NDAs is something that we take it seriously, and depending on that, we'll place you on the projects.
Okay. And one another question from Yadu Krishnan, what is a mission test?
So machine test, good question. So so once the aptitude test is over, okay, we will run through basic logical reasoning in terms of software development, right? It can be PHP coding, or it can be Python coding. So let's say you've listed in your CVs as you've done some certification in Python, or you're interested to do something in Python. We will try to do a programming test based on the technology, and that will be done through one of the exercises that is shared through machine. So you will be remotely connecting to our machine. You can see the test and you can participate in the test and submit the results. So that's a machine test.
Okay. And Shifin is your buddy pair. He will be assisting you in all the activities. Shifin, is there any question from your end? Hi, Shifin. You have to unmute, Shifin. Shifin, you are muted.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Yes.
Now I'm audible? Yeah.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Shifin George and I'm a BTech Computer Science Engineering at Arbiter Institute of Science and Technology, Kalamashiri. So, when I referred your site, there was a highlighted word BPO or broker price opinion. So, could you give us a brief idea about what is BPO?
Yes. So good question. I think that's something confuses everybody. Okay. So BPO from the name is called broker price opinion. So that is the primary consulting business how we started the company. Okay. So it is ECESIS. BPO means ECESIS broker price opinion services. That is a process that we actually work with realtors and real estate companies in the US. So that is how the company started. We started as a service industry for the broker price opinion segment in the US. So that's how the name is. It is not business process outsourcing. So that's how we
that
started.
might have confused many students there. Many people there. Like whenever say, "Oh, is it a BPO company?" Like they brand it as. And
yeah, I think that's a
there is a
problem.
lot of offline requests that is coming. Like they want to listen to you. So why are you not speaking?
My throat is like really bad. That's why I'm not speaking today. But yeah, you'll be hearing a lot of me if you join.
Okay. So let's have a quick look at what is happening in our Discord platform. Like let's see if students are interested in SSS and how much. Like we should see like students commenting on the company's channel. I will just take you to the Discord. You can see my screen, right? Oh, 59 plus 60 plus new messages there. Let me see. SSS Chaitanya, the Arjun Krishna. Okay. I think a lot of interest is there. Still. So what we actually do is like students come and comment it with their profile card. They are interested to join your cohort. Okay. In the company's channel. So I hope like you all have already onboarded to the Discord server, and then after this session we will get to the Discord and have a short interaction with the students who are interested there. So you can see like students are coming and posting their profile and seeking like we want to be added to SSS channel. And once there is a review mechanism where the moderators will review it, and we need students to have minimum 620 karma points to get to a company channel. And once it is done, then they will get to the channel. And so, for example, I will show you like what is happening with Trivandrum. Students come there, they will do a self introduction, and then they post their LinkedIn profile as well as the GitHub profile to showcase what they actually do. Okay, and from there, that is, your mentors can come to the channel and start discussing with them and start with the activities there. And as of now, you can see like a lot of students coming and requesting, seeking, showing their interest in SSS. Yeah. So Radhika, yeah, you can see like it is live right now that the students are posting their interest. Okay, and so you are already there in Discord, right? After the session, you can come to the company's channel. There is a company's voice channel. We'll be there. Then we will have a quick chit chat with the students, and if anyone is not there in the Discord platform, we will assist you to get towards the platform. Okay, and another question from Nikhil Jose: can first sem students get internship?
Is Karthik there?
Karthik is not there, so I would like to answer that question. For the time now, we are giving internship only for the 7th semester and onwards. So first semester will be too early for the people to understand it. So we'll start the internship from the 3rd year onwards. That's what we are planning to do. If there is any change in that, we will implement.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, any other questions? Students, you can now ask your questions in the comments. And Shifin, is there any other question from your end?
No, sir. No, sir. They have done everything early. No question.
And did you actually plan about the initial activity in the Discord platform? Do you have a plan for the initial activity? Because on the presentation that is on when you pitched for this session, that is, you showed us some activities that you planned here, right?
Yeah, one of the activities are the internship program. Apart from that, we are also planning for some creative, stuff, which I think Mehek and Vinod will be, contemplating it. So once it is done, then we will definitely let you know. But there are some fun and creative stuff coming up your way. So
Yeah,
you will
because
soon get to know.
we have a very good interest group for creative designers, and also like we also have a media team internally, like
Right.
who needs some guidance and support to do the marketing of NewLearn, or the activities that we do in a better manner. And that would be one area where we could get your support, because the opportunity that we provide right now, like we should also be able to position it better in front of the students across the state, right?
Right,
And
right.
and then we have a team, and that can be one type of engagement that you could do with the team out there.
Yeah, for sure. There are a lot of activities coming up. So yeah, wait in the company channel for that.
Okay.
For sure.
So there are some
Thanks.
more questions coming up. What about BC and MCA students? There are so many non-BTech students who are very well in coding and designing. So is BTech a necessary? You take civil engineers, but whether you take MCA and BCA students.
There is no restriction for BCA or MCA. I mean, basically, they understand what the knowledge, right? So there is no restriction for that. For designing, the thing is that the person should be creative enough to understand or do the design thing. And as far as the coding is concerned, yes, of course, the programming skills should be there. So we look for both the skills actually. If it is an engineer, then the coding skills, and for the creative stuff, we need to know whether they have the creative skills, don't know the aesthetics and everything. There is no restriction as such.
Okay, and
We have,
in MuLearn, what we are actually enabling the students is to showcase their skills, like their capabilities
right.
in front of companies. Like, despite of what stream they are from or what college they are from, each student will get an opportunity to showcase how good they are with the actual work that they do
Yeah, right.
during
we
engagement with
we
the
do,
companies.
yeah, sorry to interrupt. So we do have a lot of BCA people in our company, so shouldn't be a problem actually.
Okay, and
Yeah.
another question from Chaitanya.
Mm-hmm.
Chaitanya, what is Chaitanya? Chaitanya, apart from design roles, what are the other job roles we can expect and apply? So Chaitanya is a security evangelist. Like, she actually want to be DevOps, web security, etc.
Okay. Yeah, Chaitanya, apart from design roles, so we have two other verticals, which is the broker price opinion services and the coding, I mean, the software services. So for software services, we have the developers, full stack developers or Python developers. And in terms of the broker price opinion services, we have different roles like, process associate, who are very good in communication and, who can interact with the clients. And we also have research analyst roles where, that requires a lot of logical skills also, to really undergo the research. So these are the two areas I think for a fresher you can apply for, either process associate or research analyst or a Python developer.
Okay,
Hope I answered.
so yeah, and another question is the like,
Well, skills speak.
will skills be given more preference than the academic qualification requirements, specifically students lower than seventh, sir?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, definitely skills is ultimately what that matters, because if you have the qualification but you don't have the skills, then that will not match, right? So definitely we have our own method of assessing the skills. If somebody is not having the meeting the criteria, probably we'll look at the skills and we'll definitely give a go ahead.
Okay, okay. There
Yeah.
was an earlier question, like, is Vinod sir a boxer? Why are you having that tough bag there? Like, you put
So
in all your frustrations towards that bag. After, by end of the day, what did you?
So it helps in both ways. It also helps you work out. It also helps you. It's more like a stress buster, just like how you have bubble wrap. Some people have bubble wraps at their home. I have a a punching bag. So just like as I said, our role is more or less a bit tricky, over the edge and exciting. It's more or less like boxing. So yeah.
Okay. So, so we will take one more question if there is, and then we have to wind up the session because it is already 8. Um, comments? I think it was really interesting. Like, this SSS is has a very good team, right? Like, we can see like the skills, the strength in your team is visible all during this presentation, and then maybe the company name might not be that much visible at this stage, like towards the colleges across the state. And I think like through the activities that you plan to do in this platform, like the branding is about to get created. Like, I hope like more students will be willing to get to your cohort and be part of your team. And let's see. And Google said no. What is it? Okay. Okay, so then let us. I think it's a comment to Mehak.
What does it mean though? I didn't understand.
Uh,
What is
Terence, you
though?
have to explain.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, SSS team, and let us get to the Discord platform. So, are you already there, Mehak and Uma?
Yes, I think we did our onboarding the other day, Deepu, with you.
Vinod, Anand, Emil, any words for the students out there? Like,
Uh, Not exactly. Like I will do the once they are coming for the internship, or like once they are presenting their resume, I will look into that and help them in all of the aspects, whichever way is possible.
okay, thank you, Emil. And Alan, being a civil engineer and towards this role, like, you please share your experience. Or what do you want to tell the client?
Nothing major. Like Karthik said, I'm a civil engineer and I'm sitting as a software division head here. So you can imagine there is no such constraint or no such barrier for getting into the mark if you have the skills. So we are looking for that. We are looking only for that. So if you have the skills, you can present the resume and you can be a part of ECESIS. That's it.
Okay, very good. And yeah, thank you, Alan. And like students are also like very much eager to go with you, and like the cool team which SSS has, and let that vibrance and the knowledge, like the design, the quality that you have on your presentation was also really amazing. And the students have very high hopes about the SSS team. And let's get towards the Discord platform and have a quick chat with them.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Thank you
Thanks.
all.
Sure.
Thanks, Deepu.
Hey,
Thank you all.
thanks a lot
Thanks.
to everyone out there.
Bye.
Take care.
Thanks a
Bye-bye.
lot. Bye. Take care.
Bye.